So here we are at Willow Barn in St Margaret, South Elmham, just south of the border in Suffolk. It's a beautifully converted 19th century barn, converted in 2009 and occupying a generous plot of just under an acre. So we enter the property into what is arguably the most impressive room in the whole barn. First of all, you're greeted by a fantastic bright open space with this beautiful travertine flooring. So as you enter the property and this really impressive room, the first thing you see, your eyes can't help but be drawn to these amazing A-frame purlins. They're really beautiful. They're not too darkly stained, which keeps the room nice and bright as well. As you look across, we've got a beautifully fitted kitchen. There's some fantastic granite worktops, the obligatory Rangemaster stove as well. Along the western side of the property, there are a range of double doors which open up. It is actually a really nice warm property. That's such a benefit to this room in particular because you can open them up during the summer if you're entertaining. It's a great space for entertaining. One of the actual nice features about this one is you've got some really fancy shutters which pull across. You can have the doors open with the shutters closed and not worry too much about any flies or midges which you may get on certain days during the summer thanks to the moat. One of my favourite things about this room in particular is that whilst it's clearly a very old property, it's a 19th century barn, there's some really fantastic modern touches, nice modern kitchens, shaker style units with worktops as well. Really blends really nicely with the exposed brickwork and the beams too. And so not only a kitchen but also a living area with wonderful features inside leads us nicely through into the sitting room. The range of period features doesn't just stop in the kitchen. The sitting room is a fantastic space with a lovely light dual aspect with French doors to both sides, making the most of the fantastic views this property has. There's a fantastic wood burner just here which has got a beautiful oak Bessemer beam, fantastic exposed brickwork. One thing I really like about this room in particular is the brick wall behind me. It's a fantastic example of some beautiful Elizabethan architecture. Actually, it's been salvaged. Now, the barn itself was originally an agricultural barn. The farmhouse, which lies within the grounds of the property itself, very sadly burnt down in the 1870s. Large parts of that, in particular the brickwork and some of the doors and beams, have been restored and they're now used in the barn itself. Very similar to the kitchen, this room actually has some doors which leads out onto the west-facing courtyard. It's a lovely, bright space, very, very private. It's the area which you walk into in order to access the property itself. Offers a good degree of privacy as well. It's enclosed on all sides by walls. There are double gates at the end, so for access in terms of loading furniture in or even storing a car potentially as well, it's absolutely ideal. So the room leading from the kitchen is actually a really lovely, interesting room. It's a fantastic space. It joins the two older parts of the barn themselves. It's got a fantastic glazed roof with electrically operated blinds as well. It's a really versatile room, this. Some people may have it as a dining room. Some people may have it as perhaps a games room. You've got some doors which lead out onto a courtyard here. Perfect for a corner sofa and a pool table, for example, but a real multitude of uses to this room. Also accessed from this room are two of the bedrooms, two good-sized double rooms, both of which have doors leading out onto the gardens. There's also a ensuite to the larger of the two bedrooms there. In addition to from this space, there's a bathroom with a separate shower, really, really high-quality fittings in there. Through a really beautiful old door, one of the original doors, one of the original reclaimed doors, into a separate snug/sitting room area. So here we are in the eastern wing of the barn itself. It comprises two bedrooms, two double bedrooms. The fourth bedroom, the one adjacent to this master suite, is again a double bedroom, perfectly suitable for use as perhaps a dressing room or indeed a creche or a nursery or something like that. leads through into this, which is a great size master bedroom. Again, with the vaulted ceiling, a nice neutral decoration as well. There is an ensuite shower room, which is fully tiled. It's a great space. Also with the underfloor heating on the floor there as well. A wardrobe, plenty of storage space. And again, from this room, you've got a great view across the courtyard here as well. Once again, a really private space. You've got the doors, you've got the blinds, keep it nice and private and secure as well. If you're feeling really lazy, you can walk straight across into the breakfast room rather than walking all the way around as well. It really is a lovely space. All in all, a superb barn conversion, finished to an exceptionally high standard throughout and occupying some beautiful grounds in a really, really popular village. Offered to the market with a guide price of £670,000. For more information, please contact us at our Harleston office.